Welcome back to the shooting channel. Following my chat on 20 bores we did previous to this film, we're going to do a round of clays with a 20 bore. I haven't done much on 20 bores and talking about their handleability and how they work, so I thought I'd shoot 50 Sporting here at Oxford Gun Company and just talk to you about how a 20 bore handles, what a 20 bore is, and just shoot a round of clays with one and see what happens. So I've picked a 30-inch Yieldits Pro to shoot. Let's shoot the first stand and then we'll have a chat about it. Pull. 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 The biggest thing I will say first is obviously the lightness of it. I'm going to take one apart and I'm going to say a lot of 20 bores, or should I say some small bore guns, are built on generally the same action as a 12. They're just slimmed down. So again, if you look at the action, very similar to a 12 bore action, but the whole thing is just slimmer. The same with the stock. Again, very similar, but it's just slimmer. It's got a smaller pistol grip. It's smaller there. It's very similar to a 12. It's just slimmed down to make it lighter and handle a lot. I'm gonna say make it handle a lot more whippier. I know that's not the best word to use, but that's the biggest thing that I find is compared to a big heavy 12 where you physically just put it where you want to break that clay, you just move it, look at the clay, where you want to break that clay, it works. With the 20 bore, you have to physically slow it down and hold your nerve and just move it nicely. In a way, it's very similar to shooting a side-by-side because side-by-sides tend to be a lot lighter. So if you are shooting a side-by-side and you enjoy shooting a side-by-side, maybe try a 20 bore. Or if you shoot a 20 bore, maybe try a side-by-side. They handle very similar. Let's shoot another stand. So on this specific stand, I've got a little going away bird and then I've got a slightly further out crosser. Now this is the bit that people tend to struggle with a 20 bore because they try and throw it out, and this is where some people do like 32-inch barrels in the 20 bore because it slows them down a little bit more for those high pheasants or further out targets, clay targets. This is where the different barrel lengths, I generally prefer to stick to a 30-inch, my opinion. Everyone's different. Again, if you're a small lady or a youngster, probably 28-inch will be better for you. Let's shoot this stand. Pull. 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 So again, if you look at that pair, I slowed myself right down on that crosser because before, again, because I'm used to a big heavy gun, before I was throwing it across in front of it. So I slowed myself right down and just looked at it and just shot it nicely. Pull. 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 Fucking hell. Pull. 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 So that is my little going away bird and far out crosser. Take note to how I mount that gun, and take note to how I delicately hold the gun and move that gun. Right, now I'm going to go and shoot a pair of rabbits and see what the difference is with that compared to a 20 bore to a 12 bore. We've come onto this stand and we're going to do a pair of rabbits. We're going to do it on report, then we're going to do sim pair, because rabbits are everyone's bogey bird. And again, remember what I said in my previous videos that I've done about shooting rabbits, is everyone misses a rabbit high and in front. And a rabbit with a 20 bore, because the 20 bore is so much lighter, that is a lot more, so people tend to miss it in front even more. So with a 20 bore, you've got to hold your nerve and literally shoot its front feet, almost shoot straight at that rabbit. So we're going to shoot 5 pairs on report, then we're going to shoot 5 pairs simultaneous. And just take note to what I do with my body and how I move my whole body with the gun. So I've got one rabbit crossing, quartering away about 25 yards. I've got another rabbit a little bit further away, about 30 yards. Pull. Very interesting one. First rabbit, almost shot in front of it, just shot its front edge off. Again, so this next pair, I'm just going to slow myself down a little bit more and just shoot almost straight at it. Pull. 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 So the fact that I've just killed every single one of these rabbits proves that you can hit anything, doesn't matter where it is, with a 20 bore. The one thing I will say with a 20 bore though, is you have to do steady up with it. You can't just throw the gun. Because of that weight of that gun, because it's a lot lighter, you have to just let the clay come out and go with it rather than throw the gun across. Pull. And that was my round of clays with the Yieldits Pro 20 bore. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'd like to see anyone that has got one of these, or anyone that's thinking about getting one of these. You might already have a 12 bore. Let's comment below. Let's see if you're interested in the 20 bore. I hope you've enjoyed this programme. Please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Please, please, please join the membership for as little as $2.99 a month. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us to give you content like this.